How men think and process things. You've once heard it said that men and women are not the same. Thus, they think, act, and process things differently. That's very true to the core. So, in this video, I will be sharing with you a secret to how men think and process things. And if you are new here, you might want to consider subscribing to our channel for more valuable and impactful relationship-related videos. Now, let's get right on this. First thing first, you must know that men and women are not the same when it comes to how they think and process things. Though I won't be telling you how they differ from each other in this video, I will create a separate video for how women think and process things. So, this video focuses only on how men think and process things. The next video will be for the women. Men are logical beings. Everything they do, from thinking, feeling, acting, and processing things, are basically done logically. Logic here means thinking, reasoning, and rationalizing. Men are logical thinkers. And in other words, they feel, act, and process things through reasoning, thinking, or rationalizing. Words spoken to a man are taken in and processed logically, and he responds back to the sender through what he thinks about what he just processes. For instance, if a woman tells a man that he is stupid, he takes that word, stupid, and processes it logically, and he will say to himself, "Am I really stupid? No, I don't think so, and I am very much fine." The next thing he does is to leave the woman's presence, smiling, and without acting in the way the woman has expected he would. And this very action leaves the woman more confused, and you hear the woman say something like, "I called him stupid, and I thought that should have hurt his feelings, and perhaps he'll retaliate or fight or beat me, but he just left with a smile." What's wrong with him? The truth is, there was nothing actually wrong with him. What he only did, which perhaps might be unknown to him though, is that he received your word, stupid, processed it logically through thinking, and asked himself, "Am I really stupid?" And the next thing he says to himself is, "No, I am not stupid. At least everyone knows I am not stupid. I have great friends and families that love me so much. And if I was stupid, they wouldn't have loved me this much." He says that to himself in a matter of minutes, and he smiles back. He thanks you for calling him stupid, and he will leave your presence immediately. And as a woman, this leaves you more and more confused, because you expected him to have reacted in an unpleasant manner whatsoever. Yes, that's how men process things, and that's why they can easily forget about how you once insulted them, unlike the women who hardly forget what you say to them. Even after 10 years, she will still keep remembering. And you will hear something like, "I can never forget. In the year 1972, at the X-Way Junction, at 7 p.m., John calls me a stupid woman. I can't just forget it." But that is unlikely for men. And that's because they are logical thinkers. It doesn't necessarily touch the emotional part of them, and even if it does, they will get over it soon, and it will become a thing of the past. A man does not think like a woman. When he thinks logically. When he wants to process things, he processes things through reasoning. And when he wants to act, he acts through his intellect or senses. A man does things because he thinks that's the best thing to do. When he acts on anything, he thinks that's the way to do it. And when he acts on a thing, he thinks that's the best thing to do. In essence, a man thinks his way into doing a thing. He acts his way through his senses and what he thinks is right. And he processes things logically or rationally. And the best way to convince a man to act on a thing is to give him reasons to think that's the best thing to do. Until you bring him to think, he will never act on anything you want him to do. If women understand this one thing about men, they would have less trouble with trying to make them do something for them. A man does not act on a thing until he sees reasons to think that's the best thing to do. A man doesn't do anything until he processes the thing through his logical thinking nature, and bring to himself reasons to think this is the right thing to do, and until then, he will never do anything. The best way to convince a man to do a thing is to give him reasons to think that's the best thing to do. And if you haven't learned anything from this video, then what I want you to take home is this: that men receive things logically, process those things through reasoning, and respond back to the sender of those things based on what he thinks is the best way to respond. So, in the next video, I will be sharing with you the secret to how women think and process things. But before then, if men are logical thinkers, and they process things logically, what do you think women are? And how do they process things? I would love to read your thoughts in the comments section below. And I hope you got value from this video. If you do, kindly consider hitting the subscribe button, and tapping on the notification bell, in order to not miss any new valuable and impactful relationship-related videos from us. Thank you as you do so. See you in our next video. And we love you.